When I show new year, new me, new year, new me, new year, new me, new year, new me. Now I'm on 2, 3. Said they heard about the glow up. Yeah. Now I gotta show up. Ain't no time for the hold up. Shut it down when I show up. New year, new me, new year, new me, new year, new me, new year, new me. Now I'm on 2, 3. Said I jump back and I fade away. Tell the fam I'ma make a way. Even if I have to play the game, I put on the cape and I say the day. Jump back and I fade away. Tell the fam I'ma make a way.
2020, bring up the new year.
Almost went local, I couldn't call no one, and now you can't keep them up. So I come in and stumble, I handled it solo without all these people watching.
Coffee and cannabis with good
Tell them no one, tell them proceed with caution. Cause I went broke before I got dripped. Bitch, I'm a leaking false. I was fucked up, but I upgraded. Got stuck up, then I updated. Said fuck waiting that dump truck, so my lunch trays, I'm buffet. I was fucked up, but I upgraded. Got stuck up, then I updated. Said fuck waiting that dump truck. New year, new me, new year, 2, 3. Couldn't be out here, capping the flaws, you're faking the front. Cause if I wasn't making enough off the onion, then y'all should be praying for someone. Cause I'ma be taking they something, making a way out of no way. Dodging the beef like Olay. Hitting notes like Joe Ray. Me fi. I stomp through this bitch like FIFA. I am a giant eater. I got the itis. They gon' call when I thing that I waste on them is a rubber grip. They on bucket list. They heard about the glow up. Now I gotta show them. Ain't no time for the hold up. I shut it down when I show up. New year, new me. 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 Now I'm on 2, 3. Today, heard about the glow up. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Well, you know what? I have not even hooked up my mic. Give me 1 second, beautiful people. Okay. We back. Okay. And we are back. Live in the building. With your boy Good Body. We'll have a lot of people in the house today. But for those of you who tune in later to watch the show, I'm going to share a little bit of a message about unconditional love. 2021 has really taken me on the path of discovery in that area. I'm in my number 22 personal year. 22 is the master number. It's the 11 twice. So I've really been in that master path, you know what I mean? But how do we get there, you know? Really got to take that hero's journey. And that's you really going deep within yourself. And finding the true you. And not just finding the true you and finding love, but facing all of your demons. And not just demons in the way of some evil. There's nothing evil about you. There's nothing evil about us. It's just things that about ourselves that we don't like, or things people said about us that hurt. These are ideas, forms of energy that influence us to create these personalities or these ideas about ourselves. Yeah. Anyone see any all the crazy news in the world? Send out some love to DMX. You know, it's a lot of chaos energy right there. Man. You know, these drugs were originally supposed to work as medicines to help us get more in tune with ourselves. But they also, in the midst of helping you get in tune with yourself or finding yourself, they turn on areas of your body that produce pleasure. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times we get addicted to that pleasure center and we forget about that work that has to be done while the medicine is being administered. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and so we don't know how to heal. We're looking for a lot of stimulation. Cannabis is a tool for healing, but that can also be used as a form of stimulation as well, taken the wrong way. I got my boy in the building. We're gonna welcome to the house tonight my dog, Mr. Aeriel Capo.
Hey, what they
Hey,
do?
what's up,
That
boy?
boy got a fresh cut. I see ya.
Fresh cut. Hey, what's up, man?
Hell yeah. Okay.
I see the goals in
Okay.
the mouth. I see the
Hey,
grill.
collar. Get your collar. You got your
Oh, right,
joint
right,
on
right.
the
Excuse
other
me.
one, other side.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go, player.
Today was a good day.
That help
Today.
a brother out. Hell
Talk
yeah.
to me, man.
How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, man. What about you?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. As you
Give me.
guys know, Greater Later is my company, right? You know what I'm saying? And under that umbrella, we are starting a new venture as far as web series go. And we will be premiering a new web series start at the end of this month called A Lot to Talk About. And
Mm,
that show leads with a premise of visiting the more popping food trucks, taco trucks specifically in Los Angeles, and talking about current reviews while we review the food truck and the delicacies.
hey, that's what's up, man.
Hell yeah. So that will be premiering the end of this month, man. Y'all keep your eyes and ears open.
Nice. Y'all go check that out. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
man. But on another note, tonight we want
Yeah.
to announce the winner
Right.
of this
Right.
merch contest giveaway.
Let's
So
talk
the
about it.
idea was that I would get supporters to have their supporters support them.
Right.
And this was kind of testing the market out, gauging the demand for quite possibly some of the merch and gauging the support that I have. So this particular person showed up and showed out, man. And I can't say any more than thank you and be gratuitous to everybody who supported, everybody who showed love, everybody who dropped a comment, who dropped a like, who subscribed because of it. We're at 1,000 views right now. This
Nice.
is exactly a month from the drop date. So applaud goes to everybody who looked out and found a new artist that they fuck with and are supporting the music that's coming from me.
That's
So
what's
I
up,
really
man.
appreciate it. And the demand for the merch has been quite satisfying. Satisfying. So
Hey,
I
like to hear that.
appreciate all of y'all, man. And right now we at this paradigm shift of healing and
Mm-hmm.
growing. And it's so
Mm-hmm.
beautiful to see us come together and do that together in the form of supporting each other.
Yeah, yeah, indeed, man. Indeed. Let's talk about that. Before we reveal the winner. You said
Let's do that.
we're in a new paradigm of healing. What do you mean when you say that?
Man, it's beautiful, as specific, as people in general, but specifically as black people, we've damn near gone through every phase of society and every mental state that we could, could possibly fathom. Any emotion, we felt every last emotion in range of scales from 1 to 10. We felt depression, we felt joy, we
Yeah,
felt elation, in every form of that,
yeah.
every form of that. But now we're starting to see. Well, I'm starting to notice that we know that we all have a story, we all have a past. But what I'm noticing now is not the shame Olympics or the hurt Olympics or who had it worse Olympics.
Right.
It's more of a let's grow together, and we understand that you've been through trauma. I understand that I've been through trauma. How can I best help you without even those words and then just coming out in support? I had a
Mm-hmm.
dear friend, William Delaney, and you know him too from times
Yeah.
past, that had just got caught in a house fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
And talk about that pain and that trauma, but then to go on the GoFundMe page and see how many people are supporting this cause of helping this man try to rebuild, and that's just beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I feel that we're in the stage of. We're in the
Right.
stage of
Right. Right.
rebuilding. We've
Right. Right.
destroyed it, it's been destroyed, and now we're rebuilding it, and it's gonna be stronger. Like a
What?
broken
What?
bone gets broken, but when it heals, it heals stronger.
Right. So what does that process look like for you? So for some of the younger viewers out there who are struggling, because I notice a lot of people who struggle to get to that other side of that pain. You know what I mean? So what were some of the things that you did that helped you get to that other side, to the greater later?
To the greater later, man. I can't tell you, man, how many times it was like, statistically, I'm not supposed to be where I am.
Mm-hmm.
Statistically, a lot of us are not supposed to be where we are. And
Right.
that's the beauty of perseverance and being able to push forward and having a mind of your own. So I would like we had in our earlier podcast, one of the things that helped me have this paradigm shift was, like we spoke about earlier, having or in the last podcast rather, having a proven plan, a
Yeah.
guideline, a rubric that you could follow,
Yeah.
that helps, that has been done before by other people. Maybe you relate to or don't relate to, but you know that this method is proven, and if you stay on this path, this is an eventual outcome for you. So
Yeah.
I just say, get a plan, stick to it, and work your way through it. No
Mm-hmm.
matter what it is, you have to work your way through it to keep you balanced, first of all, because you are going through this trauma. So a lot of times we have this trauma because of a lack of self-worth.
Right.
A lack of self-worth, but that can be combated by
Mm-hmm.
giving yourself some worth. And
Right.
if you do work, there's now sweat, blood, and tears equity built into what you have done. So now there is a value to it,
Mm-hmm.
thereby giving yourself some worth. So
Right.
we're gonna combat that trauma and that bullshit, that whatever we're dealing with now, whatever rut we stuck in right now, we just do the exact opposite. And the exact opposite is doing work, getting yourself
Mm-hmm.
out of that rut, pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, and going forward.
Yeah.
So if I could leave anybody out there that is going through some BS, uh, with encouraging words, is that you are worth it, you have value, and you need to define that for yourself. Bet on yourself. Put some money behind what you're doing so that now there's an intrinsic value. If nobody else knows it, you know it. And that
Right.
can build your confidence level up and get
Mm-hmm.
you out of that self-deprecating mode.
Right. That's dope, man. Hey, that boy dropping knowledge
Hold on, I
today,
can't hear
yo.
this police helicopters outside.
Oh.
You hear it?
I thought that was in my background.
It might be both places.
Might be. Wow. No, man, I love that, man. Planting, as simple as it sounds, is a very powerful tool that's been helping me with what you were just saying, because it
What, I couldn't hear
forces
you
you.
say that one more time.
Planting.
Planting, yeah.
Yeah, because it forces you to put in work every day in order for the thing to stay alive. You know what I mean? You gotta listen to it. You gotta give positive energy to it. You gotta
Mm.
nurture it well. You gotta water it, and you can't water it too little or you can't water it too much. So you really gotta pay attention of how much you're giving and what you're giving. You know what I mean? Man, it's like channeling into like yourself, like, or how you relate to other people. Think, you can't go too hard or pull back too much, or allow, um really just paying attention and listening to yourself, or listening to the thing in front of you, so you can know how to grow with it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I mean, since you bringing that up, man, that plant, uh, however infinitesimal it may be, still has that life form in it, and you're
Right.
breathing life into something, and that goes for everybody else, no matter if it's a you know animate or inanimate object, as a
Hmm.
such as a plant, or a clothing brand, or some music that you have in your mind.
Right.
You go forward and you breathe life into that, and that, as that starts to live, will give you the value. You need to be there for that. You need to be there, just as you need to be there to take care of that plant or plants. You
Right.
got to be now. Now you have an obligation. You start to grow,
Right.
and that obligation is not. We say obligation like a bad thing, but sometimes those can be keep you in line and keep you going
Hmm.
forward.
Yeah,
So that's a
man.
beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
That is a beautiful thing. So what have
uh
you been doing
yeah, man.
to?
So
Go ahead. Go ahead.
will you ask me a question? What have I been doing?
Yeah, I know. I know you've been working on some things as well, aside
Oh,
from planting.
yeah, 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 man. So I picked the pen back up, um, and have dove deeper into storytelling.
Okay.
And um, yeah, man, I just finished the first draft of my first children's book. That deals with
Hell yeah.
yeah, and this is
Congrats.
thank you, man. Appreciate that. This is dealing with PTSD, parental trauma, and meditation.
Mm,
So in our community, a
that's
lot of
deep.
kids are they're labeled as bad or hyperactive, things like that, and they get punished a lot for their high energy, and a lot of times they're not listened to, and the yelling and the irritation coming from parents who are, just pretty much triggered by their own personal stress, it's
Uh,
causing a lot of early PTSD in children, and they don't even know it because they don't know what it is. You know what I mean? And so realizing that we went through things like that, I wrote this book to tackle that early. So if for the kids who are experiencing that, they have an outlet in the book to at least do a type of meditation to reverse whatever stressful situation that they were just in.
hmm. So is this a like an interactive book? Is this gonna be an interactive experience type thing, or oh shoot, why that keep happening?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's interactive. And that's another thing, man. Like the kids, at least where I'm from, they don't know about meditation, and the power of it, and how it steals your body and your mind. Like it should be in schools. Instead of us saying pledge allegiance to the flag every morning, we should be doing a 5-minute meditation. You know what I mean?
A
Yeah,
nice meditation.
yeah. And so, I think this is a good way to introduce that into communities who are not familiar with it yet. Yeah.
That's what I do commend uh my time at that at Cal Arts for that. They
Yeah.
incorporated a whole new method that I'm coming from a math background anyway. I deal with numbers. So
Right.
I dabbled in the theater in undergrad, which brought some success, and it caused it, got me a scholarship to go to the number one art school in the world, which was Cal
Nice.
Arts. And in that curriculum, they incorporated breathing
Mm,
into as a class, working with your voice, and not saying, just sounds,
right.
just sounds, or how positive and important it is to be still
Mm-hmm.
and be aware and be
Mm-hmm.
able to isolate.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that what that work that you're doing, this, if it is indeed interactive, like you said, they're not teaching that in schools, but who came before us to start pushing this in that, to know even the need for it. Because yeah, like I said, I've had that experience, but that was in an isolated private institution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And very few get that experience.
Right.
So the work that you're doing is hats off, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Tip my hat to you.
Hey, speaking of tipping hats,
my shit ain't looking as clean as yours under
there. Let's go ahead and announce this winner, man.
Yeah, man. So the moment that I feel like I've been waiting for this goddamn moment. Everybody else, shit has been on my mind, man. And you should congratulate the people and reward those who fuck with you and show you that they fuck with you. And this person right here is actually the host of this podcast. So
no
everybody give a warm round of applause for my dog, Mr. Goodbody, Coffee and Cannabis.
Hey, I gotta put the horn for that one.
So now he gets the choice live on air of the yellow, the horn.
Hey.
Hey.
I mean, you already know which one I want.
You get the choice of these two.
Okay.
these are the ones up for the contest.
wait. What? Oh, that's the black and the gold.
Yeah, the black and the gold.
Oh, nice. I think I'm going to choose the black.
The black?
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Brandon is going with the black snake skin, the black mamba.
Okay, I'm gonna have it on next week for the show. I gotta bring you back. Let's do it. Y'all go check. What's the link, man? Tell the people what the link is so they can go get the merch.
Well, DM me for merch. Right now, I am putting together the website as far as getting it fully functional with pictures, but I will be posting pictures on my Instagram, and everybody who has hit me up previously when I showcased the hats on this show last time, and when we went live with Leon a few times, I believe I did. So again, I have hold on one second. Let's get you up to speed. So I have black. I have yellow. All right, gold. Sorry. I also have peanut butter brown.
Oh.
And we also have. Let me get the red joint. Get set. Damn.
Yo, is it too late to switch to the gold?
No, it's not too late.
I think I want to switch to the gold.
The gold? Okay, and we got the red.
That's clean. Nice.
So those are the snakeskin hats that we're working with. We're coming with more cloth ones. Right now, I know what Brandon wanted. He what he wanted. He wanted the brother version of this. This is the maroon cloth, and I also have a green cloth.
You ain't got to show it to her. You ain't got to show it to her. Hey, that's what's up, man.
DM me for hat purchases. This is the one that's going to the great supporter. Greater later on. Oh man, this is hard to kind of maneuver. Greater later on the back, and the crack smile on the front. So everybody, be on the lookout. Oh, and my man's got a nice little brand that he's dropping too, man. I ain't gonna let the cat out of the bag yet.
Don't let it out yet. I'm coming out. We you know what? We're gonna do a show together where you're gonna have the greater later and I'm gonna have the brand, and we're gonna rock out to the video again on it.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. So man, hey, again, thank you everybody, man, and fight those traumas, man. It's time to heal. We healing now. You know, I can say personally, from a person who was head first in some bullshit, that you need to get it out some kind of way. It's
You
gonna
have to
manifest
get
itself
it
in
out.
either rebellion and you getting involved into some shit you don't need to, and you having that guilt, or manifesting in some other way. But I'm telling you to manifest it in some work. Put it in
Yeah,
some work, man. Put your best foot forward.
yeah.
Put
And
your
and
best foot forward.
if
But
no idea comes to you, work on yourself.
work on
And then
yourself. And
yeah,
that's so vague. People say that shit, but they don't know what they. I mean, that's so broad. It's so broad
right,
of a statement.
right.
So I
Work
say
on.
working
Let's
on
say
yourself is actually putting pen to paper and making something physical come out of an idea, manifest an actual thing. Don't be on this manifesting positive vibes. See, that's just fuck shit to keep you in the cloud and not
right,
knowing where you going.
right.
Get right. And whatever idea you have, put pen to paper and make it happen. Make it happen. And that's gonna give you the work you need to keep going. And know
Yeah,
that you're not just no run of the mill average Joe motherfucker. That
right,
you are destined. I'm the one,
right,
sir. Looking at. Go for
right,
it.
right. You got to become the master of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you can
And
create your
last
own
year
reality.
you should have had what? You should have had at least a third of your 10,000 hours down pat.
Right.
Last year you had no time to do nothing but realize. First, you need to realize you have traumas. Recognize what
Yeah.
those are, because
Yeah.
that's half the battle right there. Just
Right.
knowing that something exists that's eating at you, and you don't even know what it. Just acknowledge that you ain't
Right.
Superman, you ain't Superwoman. There's things that affect you.
Just sit with it and tell the truth to yourself about what it is.
Be
Cause it's
honest to you, because you
yeah,
can fool everybody. You can
right. You
fool
can't
everybody.
when you come
Be
home to
honest
you
with
though, you
yourself.
gotta yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You have all the work you need right here. Your heart, man. And I ain't
Yeah.
talking about this fuck shit. I'm talking about the will to survive, the will to thrive and keep going. That's heart.
Yeah. Yeah. And when that heart starts to pump and vibrate on a high level with you, that fake it to it, make it, use it. And what I mean by that, continue to say positive things about yourself until your body realizes that that's what you really believe. And it will manifest that on the inside and start to put that willpower into whatever you're saying, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, man, just keep putting that work, left foot in front of the right, and you'll get to a destination. Don't try to figure out exactly what a destination is. Just move out of the depressive state you're in right now. Just by, like you said, bro, it could be something as simple as breathing. There are times where I can be driving down the street and I might be overthinking and start feeling anxiety. And all I would do is just go,
That's it. That's all you need.
that's all you need,
And
man.
but how people say, all right, are you dead? Are you dead? And that breath lets you know that you're not dead.
Right.
That breath keeps everything still for that one moment between the inhale and the exhale.
Yeah.
Bliss, because there's no worry. I've
Right.
taken in what I need to take in, and I'm about to release what I don't need. Boom.
Right. Yeah.
Breathe through everything, guys. Breathe. Fucking breathe. That shit'll
Indeed.
relax you so much. Take away the anxieties.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll give you clarity. Slow
Mm-hmm.
down. Stop feeding your mind with bullshit as soon as you wake up. Don't look at
Right.
no gossip, no drama, none of that fuck shit. Do some positive affirmations when you wake up.
Yeah.
Stretch. If you don't want to walk, you don't want to run, you don't want to do push ups, sit ups, just stretch. Stretch. That'll put you in the right place where you need to be.
Be silly too, man. You know, sometimes when I water my plants because they like music, man, I'll turn on that funkadelic, bro. I'm in here dancing at 5:30 in the morning to Atomic Dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Just
Yeah,
have fun with it, man.
yeah,
That's a
yeah, man.
testament to what we need to be doing, having fun with our lives.
Right,
And we got the social media will fuck your head up because
right,
it'll have you tied to married to results,
right.
and the results ain't even thought of by you. You looking at the results of somebody else, not
Mm-hmm.
knowing that all that shit is fake, rented, this, that, the other.
Right. You don't
And
even
now you
know.
ready to kill yourself because you ain't on their level. You on where you think you need to be, but you exactly where you supposed to be. If you got
Mhm.
trauma right now and you about to heal, this is exactly where you needed to be.
Right,
It's
right, right.
exactly where it was meant for you. So
Indeed.
yeah, man, I look forward to doing some more of these with you, dog.
Yeah, man. We gotta keep this going. We'll be back, people, for sure. Cause me and my bro, we done been to the dark side and we made it out. So
Yep.
we got a lot of truth to unfold and a lot of knowledge to get out of these brains of ours. Because we're studiers, we're researchers, so it became a passion, bro. You remember 4 years ago, man, the when we were in that state of just becoming conscious, and that shit just felt like
Overflow.
hopeless.
It
Oh
was
my
just an overflow.
man, but
But that was culminating to this point.
yeah,
And that's crazy
yeah.
that moment there had a culmination point to this one right here.
Yeah, look at it, man. And that's
Beautiful.
and that is a testament of that willpower to survive, and not only to survive, but manifest more than whatever the bullshit is you've been given. You know what I mean? Really unlocking that true power. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and being able to live to tell about it and inspire other people to do the same.
right, right, right. Man, dope conversation, bro. Love you, man.
Love you
Uh
too, dog.
Thankful for this for my greater later merch. I'll be rocking it tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Hey, you gotta
And
flick it up for the gram sometime too.
yeah, for
Put that
sure,
joint
for
on
sure.
there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Peace and love to you. Work on that trauma, find that unconditional love, find your true self, and we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace out.